welcome back to Blue Sky Flips, where I sell items on eBay for a profit. Now, one of the reasons I started eBay was to help fund aspirational travel. So today I'm going to teach you about the ultimate 4-card travel portfolio for middle-class Canadians to help you travel twice per year on points. Now let's get started. This first card that you need to get is a mainstay in the Canadian credit card portfolio, and this is the American Express Cobalt card. Now, this is the highest points earner in Canada. It is the best credit card in Canada. It earns membership rewards points, which can convert at a 1-to-1 ratio to aeroplan points. And aeroplan points are the most valuable program for Canadians that want to travel internationally. The points can also be converted at a 1.2 ratio to Marriott Bonvoy points, and these points can be used to book hotel stays. The membership rewards points are valued at 2.1 cents per point, so they are quite valuable and very powerful in Canada. The Amex Cobalt earns 5 times the points on groceries and restaurants. It earns 3 times the points on streaming subscriptions. It earns 2 times the points on transit, rideshare, and gas, and it earns 1 point for everything else. Now, since they are valued at 2.1 cents per point, that means you're getting 10% on groceries and restaurants. That is almost unheard of in the Canadian landscape. Although supercharged, the Amex Cobalt does have a major drawback, and that is that American Express cards are not accepted at all merchants in Canada. They do have a fairly good acceptance rate. It isn't too bad, but they do not get accepted at Superstore or Loblaws branded stores. They are not accepted at Costco, so you might have to use another card, or there is a workaround. You can actually go to Safeway or Sobeys and buy gift cards using your Amex Cobalt card, and this will actually code as groceries, so you're now getting 5 times the points on any gift card you buy. You could buy an Amazon gift card and even get 5 times the points. So this is the way that you work around that. So the one thing though, when you do buy the gift cards, is you want to add another item to your cart. So you want to add either a drink or a small chocolate bar or gum or something like that, just so that your total does not look like an even number, because that way Amex won't catch on to this, and then it actually just looks like you did your regular groceries, and they'll award you the 5 times the points. Card does have a fee. It is a monthly fee for $12.99 a month, which works out to $155 every year. Now, you can get this fee rebated if you apply for the card through Great Canadian Rebates. You can get a $100 off, or you can apply through the creditcardgenius.ca website, and they also have a rebate available. The next mainstay in my wallet is the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite card. Now, I have this card so that when somewhere does not accept the Amex Cobalt card, I can still earn valuable Aeroplan points. Now, Aeroplan points are worth about 2 cents per point, and they can be transferred to a lot of different airline partners, so they are highly valuable for Canadians that want to travel internationally. Card earns 1.5 points for every dollar spent on gas, groceries, and Air Canada flights, and then it earns 1 point for everything else. One of the main reasons I keep this card is because it gives you free checked bags for you and up to 8 companions. It does give you point discounts of often 2,000 points, which is worth $40. It gives you a Nexus credit every 48 months, which expedites your US border crossings, and your points will never expire if you have this credit card. Now, this card does have an annual fee of $139, but TD is giving you a waiver for the first year that you hold this card, and there is an income requirement of $60,000 for a personal or $100,000 for a household, which is within the normal limits of a middle-class family in Canada. The next card in my portfolio is the RBC WestJet World Elite MasterCard. Now, I have this card mainly because I travel WestJet once per year to visit my family in BC, and I like the perks that the card provides. Also, since it's a MasterCard, it means that I'm able to use it at Costco. Now, WestJet rewards are valued at $1 per WestJet reward, so they just transfer right to cash to take off of your WestJet flight redemption. However, I do not find these points very valuable as compared to aeroplan or membership rewards points. They take a while to earn and just honestly not quite as valuable of a program, and they do not transfer to other airlines. This card earns 2% cash back in WestJet rewards for every dollar that you spend on WestJet flights or vacations, and it earns 1.5% cash back in WestJet rewards on everything else. Now, although their earn rates aren't that good and the WestJet rewards aren't super valuable, the main reason that I love this card is the perks that it gives you. This card gives you a free checked bag for you and your companion while you're on your flight. It also gives you a companion voucher. Now, you can use this companion voucher whenever you pay the base fare for a WestJet flight. Your partner just needs to pay $119 and they can also go on that flight with you. Or if you don't want to travel with a partner, you can actually exchange this companion voucher for 4 lounge passes, which you can use at the airport lounges before your flight to relax in those nice airport lounges where you get a cocktail and all you can eat food, which is a great time to relax while everyone else is stressed out waiting by the terminal. Now, this card does have an annual fee of $119, but I think this is definitely justified even in the checked bags alone and the companion voucher that more than pays for the annual fee. Also, it does have an income requirement of a personal income of $80,000 or a household income of $150,000. So this card is kind of approaching the upper middle class of income of Canadians. So if you do not qualify for this card, there is one that is not the World Elite, but there is still a WestJet MasterCard that you can apply for and get approved. The last card that you need to get to complete your travel hack portfolio for Canadians is the American Express Marriott Bonvoy card. Now, the reason I keep this card is it gives you 1 free night per year, and it also gives you Silver Elite status, which gives you preferred pricing at Marriott hotels. It gives you 10% bonus points, and it gives you late checkout. Now, Marriott Bonvoy points tend to be valued at 1 cent per point, and you earn 5 times the points on any Marriott stay that you book using this credit card, and you earn 2 times the points on everything else. Now, the best way to earn Marriott Bonvoy points is actually to use your Amex Cobalt card to get your 5 times the points on groceries and restaurants, and then convert those over to Marriott Bonvoy at a 1.2 rate. So I personally have used this portfolio this year in a strategic way to help fund my summer trip to Las Vegas and potentially an over-the-seas trip to Japan next year. The first card in my grand plan strategy this year is the RBC WestJet World Elite MasterCard. Now, I got this card because it offered a $700 WestJet rewards bonus when you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months of owning the card. Now, this was quite easy as I had the unfortunate and fortunate vet bill. And it was about a $2,000 vet bill, and it got me most of the way there for this bonus. Now, I am going to use this $700 to book flights to Las Vegas for me and my partner both return. Now, the next card in my credit card grand plan for this year is the American Express Marriott Bonvoy card. Now, this card had a welcome bonus of 50,000 Marriott Bonvoy points when you spend $1,500 on the card in the first 3 months. Now, this is quite easy to do in Canada. You literally spend a little bit on groceries and you're almost all the way there. 50,000 Marriott Bonvoy points is enough to book 5 nights at the Excalibur or the New York Hotel in Las Vegas, or it's enough points to book half of that stay at the Bellagio. So this is going to book our stay in Las Vegas this summer. Now, the next card that I applied for in my grand plan for travel this year is the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite card. Now, when you make your first purchase on this card, you get 10,000 Aeroplan points. When in the first 6 months you spend $7,500, you'll be awarded 15,000 Aeroplan points. And if you spend $12,000 in the first year of owning this card, you will also be rewarded with 15,000 Aeroplan points. My plan is to stockpile all these Aeroplan points so that we can book a trip to Japan next year. The last card in my grand plan for travel this year is the American Express Cobalt card. Now, I applied for this card last since the bonus isn't quite as high as the other cards. You earn 1,250 membership rewards points for every month that you spend $750 in the first year. So this will help towards getting to my trip for Japan, but the Cobalt's real power is in its accelerated earn rates, which I'm going to use for the rest of the year. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed my video about the travel card portfolio that middle-class Canadians can best use this year. And if you really liked my content, please gently hit the like button. I don't want you to break it. And press the subscribe. Now, please leave any comments if you have any questions about any of this, or if you have a topic that you would like me to talk about. I'll gladly answer anything about your travel hack questions down below. Thank you.